Hey guys, I was gonna write it, but it's just way too confusing for me to write. But this conditional bidding thing has, I think we have found a flaw. You guys that have used it, hopefully you can explain. Maybe we're doing it wrong, but this is a major flaw that might be a deal breaker for me. Let me explain what the problem was with it. To me, this conditional bidding kind of sounds like a waiver in a way. Okay, so for round one, this this had nothing to do with my bidding. Um, it was another team's bidding. It was Dragon Balls. He could have got he could have got Steve Ridley. He understands that he made a mistake by not putting Steve Ridley as a like he was going for Ryan Terrain and he didn't bid enough. And then for round two, he put Stephen Ridley. So he did make the mistake by not putting Stephen Ridley in round one also. So that way, if he didn't get Terrain, he would have got Stephen Ridley because he did bid enough in round two to get Stephen Ridley. But he understands that Ryan got him because of round one. Now, so what my understanding is that whatever's done in round one takes preference to anything before round two. So Craig bid, I think it was like 35 or it was $2 more than whatever Ryan got Stephen Ridley for. I think it was Stephen Ridley, yeah. And but Craig bid $2 more, but that was in round two. So technically, Craig should have got him, but since it was in round one, I guess Ryan got him. So I do understand that if Craig would have put Stephen Ridley below his Ryan Terrain bids, he would have ended up getting them. But here's the problem is that in another league where we're still doing it my old way, um, Craig bid on, let's say he got Sidney Rice, who was available, and also Stephen Ridley. Okay, and so he made two bids, and he got them both because he was the winning bid. But if it was this league, Craig would have, let's say, um, Sidney Rice was available, and he won that bid. And then, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this to you guys. It's kind of confusing to me, but we were talking about it. It makes sense. Um, so then he made a bid on Sidney Rice, and he won that bid. But okay, yeah. But then in round two, he would have won it also. But Ryan would have beat him because it was round one. And so after Craig got him in round one, you only get one person, it looks like. You only get to have one person per round, it looks like. And then whoever else isn't, whoever else takes him in round one or anyone else gets that preference first. And then round two, if they're still there, then you get them. And that's where I have a problem, is because why should you be faulted for having the winning bid and not being able to get that person because it was round two? I mean, maybe my fantasy league's web software people can change that or fix that, or maybe I'm just totally seeing something wrong. But if you guys can help explain to me if we're doing it wrong, I mean, because if that's how it is, if that's the only way it's done, really, I'm not, I'm not for that at all. Because I mean, if I had if I had two winning bids on a player, I want both those players because that's why I put bids on them. So I mean, if you guys can help me out and maybe, I don't know, show me that I'm wrong. But if this is how it is, if this is the only way that the conditional bidding works, I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm doing that next year. So, hope this makes sense on how I explained it, but that's how we studied it out after we saw that Craig won the bid for Steve Ridley in the second round. Well, he had it in the second round, but he would have won the bid, but he didn't get him. So anyway, um, I like your input on how that works. Um, that's all. I'll look forward to your messages on the message board.